Alright everybody, welcome back. Everyone's at level 47, which I think should be acceptable for the time being. So, without further ado, let's see if I can take on the Elite Four in one episode. Alright, so quote-unquote ice types. But we also don't have the shift setting on, so like, if I'm at a disadvantage, I have to swap out. I'm not at a disadvantage. You're at level 52 though. Okay, so if that's the if that's what we're facing up against right out the gate, this is probably going to be a very interesting group of matches. All right, Elite Four is finally going to offer us a challenge. We just got one shot by Earthquake. Okay, not a great start, but I'm pretty certain that Golem just dies to Giga Drain. First off, double weak. Second of all, not very specially defensive. Like, this has to take it down, right? Bingo. Alright. I'm going to 100% say that the odds of us beating the Elite Four are not high. Alright. See, I beat this on all fronts, but it beats me right back. I take one Ice-type move and I'm probably dead. Yeah, this might kill me. And if it doesn't, well, at the very least I can Giga Drain my... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we might not be ready for this. This, might be a problem. Especially if I have to revive my Pokemon after every battle. Well, at least we're getting challenged. Finally. By the way, I got Cross Chop on this thing. Oh, gosh. Okay, on the bright side, at least I didn't try to use High Jump Kick. Which, thankfully, I don't know. Okay, we probably live this, right? Damn it, I was hoping I wouldn't get the attack drop. Machamp, you are just a piece of work, if I'm going to be 100% honest. How many times are you going to take that? Every single time there's a secondary effect to a move, you just take it no matter the percentage. Like, I feel like at most of these moves have a 10 to 30% chance of having a secondary effect happen. And you just get all of them. Watch this. I'm going to get a second attack drop. Oh, wow. Surprised. Thank you. At least we got it. We took it down. Yeah, this is setting a stage all right. Come on, crit. That's not a crit. Okay. That's not good. Honestly, I don't even think this is a good move. Ouch. Okay. Let's just go for a really strong hit right out the gate. That works. Oh, 100% that works. Okay. Well, I mean, why do you have a Volbeat? Okay, so that really does not apply to things that don't evolve, so we can still find these things. I guess on the other hand, that's not the worst thing ever, because, like, there are still some pretty decent things that don't evolve. It's just as long as it's not something like a Minun, or... I don't know. I guess a Plusle would be the other thing. Illumise and Volbeat aren't exactly the big things I would want to encounter, but that one did just take out my Medicham, so I guess it's not that bad. I'm still confident that the moment I get this off, it'll kill it. Alright. So this entire time we've been fighting up against things that just barely crack level 40. And now all of a sudden the Elite Four is packing like level 50, 51 at minimum. Gen 3 games were not balanced. Alright. Oh boy, that would have hurt. What did that thing just use on me? Leer? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well I missed twice, that's good. But if it crits me, that's gonna make all my defense boosts completely irrelevant. Oh. That's probably what it used. Okay, well I'm still +3 in attack, so goodbye. Crit, let's go. Alright, so that's still not a very good start because I did lose like 3 Pokemon. Alright. So yeah. We do have to immediately use 3 revives. Which is not great because I only had 10. Probably should reconsider that. Potion-wise, I'm not that concerned because like I have a lot of hyper potions still. And those will get the job done because they restore 200 HP in these games, which is like none of my Pokemon hit 200 HP yet, so that's like perfectly fine. And even if we did, like the margin of fully restoring is pretty low, like or pretty high. Like you're not like if I have like 240 HP, and as long as I have more than 40, I'm full restoring. All right, let's see what Bruno's got. You're about to meet a possible better fighting trainer. In the sense that I actually have a full team of fighting types. You're leading with a Fraligator, which, coincidentally speaking, Lorelia also had. Okay, let's go for some straight power right out the gate. Okay, sure, yeah, just crit me out the gate. Same deal, let's just go with Toadette now, because grass. Giga Drain kills, right? Like, you're a water type. That's the... Yeah, we're good. And I got some decent HP out of that. Guess that's what you get for drinking an alligator. You're doing a really good job at the grass types, my guy. Let's get this down. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Or kill. Yeah, I'm honestly on the point where if we take a super effective hit, the odds of dying are pretty high. Okay, so knowing that this thing has Psychic is pretty bad. But at least with Bubbles, if it has any water-type moves, it ain't doing them. That being said, I'm probably forcing its hand to only use Psychic, so... Yeah, I kind of asked for that. Oh shit, I lived. Okay, so I'm also faster, so maybe it's worth giving this a shot. Let's go. Absolute beauty. So now we get some free hits and some free health. Well, hopefully some free hits. Okay, so odds are, if it survives this, I don't know. Okay, if it didn't use that citrus berry, I might have been in a worse okay, yeah, no, wait. Okay, good. I was about to say, if I left it at a low health, he probably would have full restored it. And I was ready to read that. I was ready to hit Hypnosis again. But that citrus berry actually kind of hurt it more. Oh, Metagross. That's not good. Oh, that's really bad. Adios. We are... Wait. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I was for a second there thinking we might survive because Metagross is physical, but no. Apparently we're not. Alright. Okay. Come on. Live from full? Okay. I have a hunch, though, that this thing is going to do me in. Uh-huh. Yeah, without a doubt. Okay, Metagross is a pretty bad thing to be facing off against. Okay, we do have Blaziken in the back. Yeah, high jump kick's kind of the only thing we can really use against this thing. Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, I just have to, like, hope that I can outspeed it and I don't miss. Are you serious? I get hit by the sandstorm right out the gate. Let's go. Okay, one shot. It's double super effective. Baby, let's go. I don't think I should be getting away with this, but I kinda am. His ace is a Hitmonchan. That's, well, not his ace, but his final Pokemon's a Hitmonchan. That's hilarious. It's, again, still funny because I have the Hitmonlee. And, well, this is Bruno's, like, only actual fighting type. If I'm correct, though, Bruno doesn't even... I think he only has 3 fighting types in normal. And he just has 2 Onix to go with them. That's the problem with Kanto trying to monotype anything in that 151 Pokemon, most of them being Grass, Water, and Poison. Like, some people are not going to have their type. Because, like, you think there's, like, 5 Ice types, there's, like, 3. And one of them, or 4, and one of them is a Legendary. Okay, so this is bad because, like, I'm once again using, like, all my revives for this. And, like, once I've run out of revives, which could be as soon as the next battle, I'm kind of done for if I can't revive my Pokemon. Alright, well, I still have 3 revives and a max revive. I just need to hope that I don't use 3 of my revives in the next battle alone. Like, I've literally spent this entire game not really worrying about anything. And now I've gotten to a point where this Elite Four is probably going to be the first thing that actually tanks me down. Like, I only lost to Brock because he had a Gardevoir at the low level. Okay. Truth be told, I know I can't predict a matchup, but I don't want Hitmonlee to be the one dying first. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I always remembered the Kanto Elite Four kind of being a bit sour. They don't seem like very friendly people. Also, good. I actually did get a good start. Let's go. You can burn me, but that's not going to weaken my Surf. I was a crit. That's just insulting. Putting you out. Okay, it might survive this one. Yeah, wow, that, like, halved the damage. I thought that it wouldn't, I didn't think it would do, it would, go that far down. Alright. I kinda got no choice. Ah, dang it! That's also gonna make its flamethrower slightly stronger. Oh, well, okay, I don't think my Hypnosis is hitting after that. It's already got 50% accuracy. Alright, so, like, the type advantage really did not mean much here. That sun is putting in way too much work. We just need to live this, which we should, because that first one was a crit. Okay, we... Don't die to burn. Please don't die to burn. Dang it! Alright, alright. That's not great. But on the plus side, we still... Machamp's gonna get burned, isn't he? That is actually genuinely surprising. You've taken every secondary effect, but thankfully you didn't take it when it mattered. Good. We kind of needed that. That's kind of bad that I lost my water type to a fire type. Okay, so yes, I'm very well aware that I cannot earthquake this rock. I really need this one to be a critical hit so I can get past that defense boost. Don't miss. Good. Okay. Let's try. Whoop. It's good. I resist. But I flinched. That's bad. It's boosting its defenses, and that, like, the thing is, it's boosting both of his defenses. Alright. Yeah, I really need a crit. Ugh. Solar beam. Okay. That is more or less likely to kill me. Let's see if I live on full. I have a high hunch that I don't. That did nothing. Wait. Okay, that... Sure, I guess. Okay, we need a crit, buddy. I know a crit probably won't even kill, but... We still kind of need one if we're going to tank past the defenses. Get it together. Okay, yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, losing another Pokemon is not ideal, but how the hell was I supposed to know that thing was just gonna up and explode? Okay. Nidoqueen. Okay. Yeah, at least we got again, another advantage. That being said, an advantage doesn't mean shit. Because the Poliwrath did lose to the Magmar. Because apparently, those are just things it can do. Okay. Gotta pray this one-shots. You know, on all fronts, I maybe could stop being dumb. I should have healed there. Yeah, you know what? That one's on me. Like, I can't blame anybody else for that one. No one's really gaining any levels from this. That's another problem. Like, we're all dying before we get a chance to level up. Yeah, no, this is fine. Still pretty bulky and defensive, though, so... Ooh, we just made it. Let's go. Alright, we'll get that level up. Is it helping us necessarily? No, we're still literally, like, in the 40s, while these guys are in the 50s. Your ace is an unknown? Oh, that's just disappointing. Well, 58, though. Okay, maybe ow? All things considered, that was pretty painful. For a level 58 unknown, what on earth am I facing? Okay, well, we have somehow managed to scrape past 3 Elite Four members. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Let me just check. Yeah, so, I've hit episode time, and we've only gotten 3 battles in. So, I guess, yeah. This is not good. I don't really have, I don't have much faith that we'll actually be able to win this. But, I guess we'll find out next time. Because we've got two members left, and, I have a hunch they're really going to give us a run for our money. So, yeah. But, honestly, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that we're getting challenged at this point. So, yeah, I guess tune in next time. We're going to see... Whoops. We're going to see if I can beat the Elite Four. So, hope to see you guys next time.